one thing I've learned is that the current standards we have now, the zoning standards are all wrong. It makes no sense. That's not, I mean, because the house is nothing, no one's in conformity, so that's number one. So we have to fix that up, that's a fix. But I don't understand, is I don't really clearly see what the problem is. I mean, why we have to worry about, I mean, I would be for having some setbacks from the neighbor. I wouldn't want someone building onto a house so it runs up against the next house. I mean, we can argue about that. But to me, the problem is there are many houses that are run down. I mean, I don't see spaces where people are going to start building houses. It's not like we have thousands of houses going to be built in Northampton, certainly not in the downtown area. And so the idea is, what do you do with the property we have? Because they don't tear houses down and build new ones up. They're just the same old ones that are, unless they're burned down. I hope we're past that. And so that's it. How do you deal with old houses that are falling apart? That, to me, is a challenge. So people live correctly, and somehow that works. The architecture, whatever the architecture we have is there. We're not getting, what are we talking about, 22 houses that have been built in the next 3 years, other than Hospital Hill? So what's the issue?
For example, like an addition on your house.
As long as it doesn't run up against the neighbor.
Well, additions, the cottage, the pocket, there were a bunch of different possible solutions that could have design standards in play. There's not a huge amount of open space, but that's the reason.
To be similar to what's up to the existing house. We're not inconsistent with the neighborhood. He's at that general.
And an excellent example of the kinds of dilemmas we might find ourselves in if we make these changes are what happens to all these old carriage houses that are in town. Do we think people should be able to live in them if they have enough space around them or not? Or garage would be the same kind of case. So everybody knows it's one of these things, and I'm sure you have your other year what you think about that specific kind of case.